shit too. You know I was the one ever since my hair was me and my brothers be ballin' like all three. I can never leave my brother Mario Luigi. I can't tell the weather, but I can feel it in the air, rain coming soon. Oh, they talking hot, cool, and more vibe. Making sure I on the block, no shampoo to the metal.
What the heck is going on with y'all? It's your boy Heck, and I'm welcoming you back to the What the Heck podcast, where basketball's an art and the court is our canvas. In this episode, we're going to be going over our new winner of MIP, Most Improved Player, Nikele Alexander Walker. Even though the Atlanta Hawks received belts from the New York Knicks, Nikele Alexander Walker, due to the Trae Young trade and him finally being in the right situation, has and put the league on notice, jumping from 9 points a game last year to 20 points a game this year, which is kind of unexpected, but it goes to show you some situations, some players play better in better situations. But hey, man, let me know how I feel about Nickeil. Yeah, the MIP race in the comment section below, but with that, you already know the drill. Let's get straight to the action. Alright, to give a briefing about Nikele Alexander Walker. Nikele Alexander Walker is a 6'5" playmaking shot creator. He's shown the ability to create his own shot, shoot, and on the block a little bit. He kind of reminds me of a Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf in a way, but not really. Here's the reason why. He's 6'5", so he's a bigger guard. He can shoot the rock, he can handle the ball, and he has solid basketball IQ to play off the ball. Ironically enough, his jump and his performances is a surprise to me because last year he was averaging 9 points a game. He was a role player. Versus this year, he went from 9 points to 20 points a game and being a third option on the Atlanta Hawks. Which goes to show you, sometimes players aren't successful because of the situation that they're in. So, it's interesting to see. What are his strengths? Scoring versatility. He can shoot the ball from the long range. He can shoot the mid-range. He can get to the rim, but as for explosiveness, he's not really explosive. Let me put it that way. 2, ball handling skills. He can handle the rock, he can create his own shot, and I've seen him in this clip. You're going to see him running the pick and roll, which he can do. A lot of the problems is, he has always been solid. This is really one of the first few times that we're actually getting eyes on him because he jumped from 9 points to 20 points a game. 3, size and length and solid defense. He's a 6'5" combo guard. The translation, he can guard 1s, 2s, and pinches 3s. That, along with him being around guys like Jonathan Kuminga, Jalen Johnson, and Nickeil, he's a solid defender, but playing with them are actually helping him as a defender because that gives the Hawks a solid defensive core. Now, what are his weaknesses? 1, inconsistency. I mean, this is really one of his first breakout seasons, so we don't know whether this is going to be a shot in the dark, aka like a TJ Warren, or this is something that we can expect from him moving forward. Finishing around the rim, he's not really a leaper. He can finish there. Don't get me wrong, when he gets there, he has a area out of finishes, whether it be in double clutches and reverse lays. But he's not going to sit there and throw it on your center. 3, and more importantly, turnovers. His assist to turnover ratio is 2 to 3, which is not very good. The way I look at it is, jury's still out on him, in my opinion. Like, the more and more you watch him, the more and more we're going to figure out what can Nickeil do, what can he can't do. But hey, man, I already know the drill. Let's get straight to the action. As an off-ball shooter, what leads to your open shot is your ability to move without the ball and being able to set your plate quickly and getting on balance quickly. If you do those 3 things, you will be a solid shooter on any level. They run a pick and roll action. This looks like it's coming from Horns because the 4 and 5 are on the front of the 3-point line, which leads to a back screen from Jalen Johnson for CJ McCollum to come off the ball on a curl. What's going to end up happening is Nickeil is in the corner. He's going to sit there, come off this curl from Jalen Johnson, and he's going to get the ball on a ball reversal from CJ McCollum. Now notice something, he plants his outside foot to get on balance to kill his momentum. 1, 2, then he's gonna take a quick hop, get on balance, boom! Long rebound, gets batted out to CJ McCollum. He pump fakes, he attacks. He has nothing, he kicks it back to Nickeil. Nickeil catches it, goes. He has the big man beat. Now what he's doing is as he's driving, he's looking for space. He's gonna turn this corner, and the space is gonna be to the right side of the cup if he can get there. He gets to the lane here, he's gonna jump and split the gap. That's a tough finish. I'm not gonna hold it. Dyson Daniels attacks downhill. He got Paolo, cuts him off. Paolo's guarding the shooter. So all Dyson Daniels have to do is just hit Nickeil on the top in the corner, and he's a wide open 3. Boom! Pick and rolls from Zachary Risache. Jonathan Kuminga has 2 options. He can hit Risache here, or he can hit the post up. He has nothing. He has the post up. Then he's gonna sit there and Iverson cut to the opposite wing. What happens is because he's moving and they are in zone, right? Nickeil's gonna sit there and come off the screen, curl, inside, outside. This is too much space and too much separation for pro level shooters. Boom! And one. Now, why is this a foul? You gotta let him land. This is called the pocket pass. Pick and roll. Nickeil gets the ball in a dribble handoff. That's the name gonna set the screen. He's gonna open up. A sign that you should do the pocket pass when your man is going over the screen and his man is playing drop. As he attacks it, Jalen Suggs is cutting this off, so Dyson Daniels is gonna be wide open on the He should dunk this, by the way. Nickeil set the screen and he's gonna fade out into the wing. Jalen Johnson has 3 people around him. That means Nickeil is gonna be wide open. Now, one thing I will sit there and say about Nickeil, he does a really good job of setting his feet. 1, 2, shot. Boom! Gets the ball in the steal. Jalen Suggs running him off the 3-point line. Now, Jalen Suggs does actually a really good job of closing out. He doesn't sit there and chop his feet. He runs and he gets his feet underneath him and forces him to drop, put the ball down. Now, what Nickeil does, he shows on one side like he's going to finish with the inside hand and he's going to reverse it on the other side. This is why in the NBA you cannot allow initial penetration. When you allow initial penetration, it causes unnecessary rotations. When Paolo gets beat off the dribble, Jalen Suggs as the lowest man is supposed to help. What's supposed to happen is Wendell is supposed to sink and fail, and Bane is supposed to scramble out to Okonwu, and now they're in a healthy scramble, and now they're back into it. Here's what happens. Wendell is too far away to contest Nikele Alexander Walker's shot, and if he leaves Okonwu, that's an easy dodge to the cup. So you're screwed. Easy shot. Boom! This is called get action. So the play is you pass the ball to get the ball on a DHO. Desmond Bane doesn't do a good job of navigating through the screen because Nickeil has been shooting all game long. And because of this, he's too low and this is a wide open 3. Boom! This right here happens because they are in zone. The reason why zone doesn't work against shooting teams is because zone defenses require you to cover an area. The problem is when you can shoot, you stretch out the area that they are required to cover. Same here. Dyson Daniels is in the middle, so he has to worry about Wendell Carter. Paolo has to worry about Nickeil in the corner, and these two are at the top of the key. So originally, Wendell is doing his job because he's responsible for the middle in this zone. Dyson Daniels is in this guy's way, so this is a wide open shot. You cannot be giving it pros wide open looks, especially ones who have 38. Boom! Now, this is basic action as a shooter if you want to get a wide open 3. Whenever you see your teammate cutting down, you curl it. Naturally, your man's gonna be worried about him cutting down. You can use him as a screen. It's to keep the offense moving and screen is moving to space. Those are the 3 reasons why. Get yourself in a habit of you seeing this happening in games. Do it yourself. One of his skill sets that makes him a really good shooter is how fast he sets his feet. Inside, outside, he's on balance. He's ready to shoot it. Good shot. Boom! Okay, so Nikele Alexander Walker dropped 41 points. Honestly, I think this is the game that won him the most improved player of the year award. But a couple things. One, do I feel that Nikele Alexander Walker in the Atlanta does he push the Hawks over the edge? No. A lot of it is Jalen Johnson's a solid piece. Nickeil is in the right system, so he's going to be a solid piece. Jonathan Kuminga has been playing better with the Hawks because he's having an opportunity. Now, sadly, Reese Shea was the player I thought I was going to make the jump next year, but it happens. But one thing I will sit there and say is it's going to be interesting to see how well the Atlanta Hawks jump from this year to next year. But hey, man, let me know how y'all feel about the Atlanta Hawks in the comment section below. But with that, thank you for tuning into the What the Heck podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the drill. We turned down.